raised, their points addressed from the outcome of that discussion.
Super. Tom Hunt.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I think actually BBC Radio Suffolk per head of a population is the most listened to in the country. I'm glad at the very least we seem to have been spared the indignity of Ipswich Town fans hearing about detailed team reviews from Norwich City. I'm glad that at the very least has been eliminated. Will the Minister confirm to me, though, that in terms of moves towards digitalisation and everything else, that older listeners are taken into account because actually they disproportionately rely upon and listen to BBC Radio Suffolk and amongst its greatest fans? And will the Minister also, in those discussions with BBC, have a conversation about some of the huge salaries that some of the BBC employees currently on and who are of questionable talent, I would say?
It's not for me to question the talent of those on very high salaries within the BBC, but he rightly highlights that there's a very healthy listening figures for BBC local radio stations, and particularly amongst older listeners. And again, this is what the public service broadcasters, these are the people that are there to serve. It's important that the BBC future-proofs itself and make sure it's ready for the digital age, but it must not forget its core purpose and mission in the process.